Hello, I'm at Pinellas County Solid Waste. What you see behind me is our waste-to-energy facility. If you live in Pinellas County, this is where your trash goes once it is picked up by your trash company. You may be wondering about the process your trash goes through. How does it go from trash in a trash truck to energy? First, the truck carrying your trash and a lot of other people's trash goes into the Pinellas County Solid Waste entrance and gets weighed on a scale. This is so that the county knows how much trash comes into the facility. Then the trash truck goes to the tipping floor, which looks like this. When there, the trash truck dumps the trash onto the floor, and a loader pushes the trash into a pit. This pit is 30 feet deep. Then a big mechanical claw comes and picks up the trash and drops it to aerate it, or if it has rained, makes it hopefully dry quicker. This is what the claw looks like. The claw picks up the trash again once it's aerated and then moves it over a wall, which it then drops the trash into a boiler, which burns it. The steam from the burning of the trash turns a turbine which produces energy to power the facility itself and over 45,000 surrounding homes. Metals from the ash of the burned trash are removed by magnets, while the ash itself goes to the landfill. The flue gas from the burning of the trash does not go directly into the air. The flue gas is cleaned by scrubbers with a mix of lime and metal. The particulates from the flue gas get put into the landfill, which is mostly ash. Then the clean flue gas goes through fabric filter bags, which look like this. This cleans the flue gas further. And then water vapor comes out of the cooling towers and into the air. Unlike most landfills, the Pinellas County landfill does not have a plastic liner between the ash from the landfill and the environment. Instead, we have a natural layer of thick clay as a barrier. When asked, my tour guide told me that this clay does not break down. I do not know how she knows this for sure. If you yourself is personally dropping off trash, say from a beach cleanup, you turn into the Pinellas County Solid Waste Facility entrance and go on one of the scales and based on how much your trash weighs. Then you go to the trash drop-off area for residents where you unload your trash. Then a truck will come up and gather that trash to take it to the tipping floor where it will go through the process I already mentioned. Also, in the trash drop-off area is a separate spot where people put metals. These metals will be sold later. If you are dropping off yard waste, then there is a yard waste drop-off point as well, which looks like this.
That's free. I'll bananas.
Then the yard waste is put into rows that are allowed to sit out in the open air. The yard waste gets very hot inside and goes through a natural decomposition process where it kills pathogens and gets broken down into mulch, which the county gives away for free as long as you come and pick it up yourself. This method of natural decomposition was made known by the University of Florida. Pinellas County Solid Waste also collects tires, which it then shreds and burns. The metals from the tires is then collected. They get around 50,000 to 70,000 tires a month. Another building is the hazardous collections area where people can drop off hazardous materials. They also have a swap shop where residents can goods, paints, and other materials, or just drop off their own materials. Pinellas County Solid Waste also has a large pond that collects rainwater, and they use it for their operations. Speaking of building material and water, Pinellas County has an artificial reef program where they're using concrete debris from construction projects in order to make artificial reefs. There are 13 offshore reefs and 29 inshore reefs. Over the past 30 years, Pinellas County has taken about 50,000 tons of concrete and turned it into artificial reefs. These reefs can be a variety of sizes from 200 yards to 38 miles long. It takes about 2 weeks to grow algae and barnacles and about a year to be able to support coral growth. Materials such as concrete are screened to make sure that they are not polluting and are at least 500 pounds. Other structures, such as ships, are also used for artificial reefs. Another upcoming program is the Enhanced Metal Recovery Pilot Program that just started. If the pilot program goes well, it may turn into another service Pinellas County Solid Waste offers. They have a Class 3 landfill for building material, but it doesn't fill up as much as the main landfill because a lot of building materials are recycled and because of the high cost of landfilling such large materials. Lastly, they use education to educate citizens about where their trash goes and about reducing, reusing, and recycling. However, some are not so sure about the environmentally friendliness of waste-to-energy plants. For instance, according to the Global Alliance of Incinerator Alternatives, no matter how advanced an incinerator is, they still produce toxic emissions, releasing particles that contaminate our air, water, and soil. In addition, the ash that the incinerator produces is highly toxic. So that's what happens to your trash in Pinellas County. Thanks for watching.